Fellow Guyanese, pleasant good night to all of you back in Guyana. Tonight I want to touch a very important episode, and I want you, the East Indian descendant and the African descendant, to listen and listen to me carefully. You are holding back the future of your children and your children's children. You have listened too much to these corrupt politicians. You, the black man and woman, have listened to your black brothers and sisters and betrayed the future of your generation. You spoke of white man exploitation against black people, but you forgot you are supporting a black man and woman who are exploiting you politically, economically, spiritually, physically, and mentally. When are you going to wake up? Tell me in the name of God, when are you going to wake up? And you East Indian, I got a message for you. You may not like it. You are not Indians. You are the descendant of India. You either love Guyana or love India. Make your choice which side you love and which one you would die for. If you love India because of ancestral link, go back for God's sake. You are not ready to live in Guyana to develop it because your mind is in Guyana, but your heart is in India. Wake to hell up and accept where you are. You are the descendant of Indians. You are not Indian. You born in Guyana. You are like the black man there too. He was brought there as slave without his labor, but he himself is throwing it away. And you Indian, not because an Indian running for the leader of the country, you want to support him. First, ask yourself this question. What is in the bag for you? They are making laws to protect the country, as they say, but really the laws is to protect them and their family and deny you justice. When the black were ruling, and I can be honest, Indian youth suffer a lot under Burnham. But Desmond Hyde have changed it, being a black man. And the late Walter Rodney, being a young black man, was murdered because he tried to unite both of you. And you, the black man, you better change for God's sake. And stop your ignorance. You hate the white race, you hate yourself. You hate the Indian, you hate the Chinese. When will you start to love yourself and to love the country from which you were born in? Stop listening to your black brothers and sisters and betray the generation which is yours for the future. Enough is enough. These politicians make laws to keep you down. And the Constitution, Article 155, claim you cannot serve two masters, which means if you're a citizen of Canada, England, America, or elsewhere, you should not be in the legislation of the parliament making laws for native Guyanese when you have given up and forfeit your birthrights with those foreign countries. America is blaming Russia for meddling in their election. Must we blame those who you are citizen of for having you in the parliament legislating laws and denying the nation rights when we get rid of white colonialism? Yes, we get rid of white colonialism, not to replace them with black colonialism or Indian colonialism. If not, we will go to an ism that none of we might survive it. For it is better to dead than to live in ignorance. Take it from me. Enough is enough. I heard Gil Teixeira, a parliamentarian, said she's given up her citizenship to Canada or America, wherever she got it, and a few others. And let me ask you a question. For how many years she's in parliament like the rest making laws? Think that you got a few people in the bank who rob in the bank for 30 years. And you don't know anything until one day an accountant gets into the bank. And when he open up the vault, there are no gold. And when he's investigated, is all of them in the bank were thieving. After 30 years, when people lost everything, the country have lost its revenue, many things happen. And then those who thieve it come back after 30 years and say, we can give it back. Is that fair? I said, try them for treason. And if they're found guilty, execute them. And I have no apology to this. These men and women are learned people. Some are lawyers, some are doctors, some call themselves accountant. But yes, you the ignorant black man and stupid Indian who support them because you fighting each other while they are building big houses, have fancy car, fancy clothes. The children, even the dogs eat better than you, and you still talking about color of skin. We cannot tolerate a black race in Guyana for Africanism. Go back to Africa. We will not tolerate an Indian for Indianism. Go back to India. Guyanese or no ease. Get out. It is time for you to wake up. You military. A lot of you take orders, and I know a lot of you are well-known men and women. Stand up for what is right. What you have to show, you in the military, running through the jungle, in the swamp. Last year slept at night, mosquito bites you with malaria and filaria, while ministers sleeping in a conditioned house. Getting good salary, what you get? Nothing. But when you get the fire 7-gun salute and raise a flag and talk good but you're nothing but an economical slave. Wake to hell up. If your children is at stake here, they are the future. If you don't care for yourself, at least care for them. Because what is the uses of even having them if you cannot protect them and guide them? I call upon you, the black man, you're better than that. You have good spiritual IQ. You think very fast and you know what is good. Do not listen to your brother and sister because of the color of your skin and they're exploiting you. Wake up, man. Wake up. Y'all are some of the greatest things we have in Guyana. Do not sell yourself for penny because you're nobody if you do that. And you, the Indian, again, I'm telling you the same thing. Wake the hell up. If they say that the parliament got 20 or 30 members, or 15, even 3, that are foreign citizens, and they were legislating laws, all those laws must be kicked out, and the prison must be open, and make rooms for political prisoners and set the other criminals free. Because those laws was illegal from the beginning, and none time can they say they're giving up their citizenship because they're already enjoying the sweet of the country. It's time to arrest them. Any judges, any military man, the commander of the military and the police force who knows the law, I call upon you to do what is right for Guyana and the future of your generation. Do not let these men and women who legislate the law in parliament run away from this crime. This is worse than kidnapping a nation. This is holding you at ransom, knowing that they were wrong and still living off of your back and making law to lock up your husband, your brother, your son, or your grandson, or your cousin. Wake up, man. Everybody make mistake, but they did not. They know what they were doing. I call upon the international community to stand up and join hands with Guyana until we get good leaders. I admire David Granger, military man. I call upon him, if he loves Guyana, with Joseph Harmon and the other military who are in parliament, to call out the military and take control of the country. Hell with the Constitution. It was breached by corrupt people. It was breached by people who serve two masters. Even Jesus says you cannot serve two masters. You will love one and you will hate one. What more you want to hear? I call upon Britain, Canada, and England and America, all the other countries who you have citizenship to denounce your citizenship and send you back out because you are not worthy of their country. You're a traitor to yours. And what will you do to their own? Think of it. You are not agents. You are a corrupt individual. So I call upon civilized Guyanese, Indian, and black, unite and bring the country together. Choose a leader that loves the country. Not one who loves India and Africa, one who loves Guyana. And remember, you black brothers and sisters, you call upon the white man to leave Africa because of your descendants. You're protesting Georgetown for it. Burnham even give money to freedom fight, even send the army to Africa to defend them. And you're right. But you're in an Amerindian country. And you don't want to give them their own freedom. You want to make law for them. Think what you're doing. Is that fair? You're nothing but bloody hypocrites. And you Indian are the same. You love India, and yet you back India. And Pakistan and India are the same people, only religion divide them. What would make you love Guyana since you love India? Wake to hell up and clean up your act and unite and save Guyana. I don't care who's your father, your brother, your sister, your son, whatever crime was committed in the land by them and the law, they must be arrested and tried for it. And everything that they got must be garnished and returned back to the country. That is the willpower that we are calling on right now. No constitution in the country, they all breach it. So every prisoner should go free and make room for the political prisoner. If David Granger can answer the call, I welcome him and I will join hands with him for the liberation of our people. Come on, soldier. You was once the butcher, become the Paul of our country. Have a good night, David. I salute your courage. Thank you.